Welcome, I'm Miss McCauley. I'm your child's teacher this year in 5th grade. We are pretty excited to have kids back in school. We've been working very hard to make sure social distancing is in place. The kids have done an excellent job of making sure to put their masks and gaiters on and wearing them daily. Things seem to be calming down a bit, so we're kind of settled into our routines. A couple things I just wanted to let you know about is I know sometimes it may seem hard to reach us since you're not able to come in the building, but you can always reach me by my email account. Also, I'm setting up a Remind account that I'll be sending home information on that as well. With the Remind account, it works off of your phone. It's an app, and I try to we might send out letters or notices or anything important that the kids might need to know, like what's coming up with Halloween parties or events in October and November. This year, we're really focusing on new learning. That includes a heavy focus on reading and math. We have a lot of new technology the kids are working with. They are on our second year of Google Classroom and also working with Chromebooks is new to them. The classroom, I've been trying to set up different lessons and assignments so the kids kind of get familiar with using it in case we need to go to a tier 2 with school where we would have to be out of school and doing Zoom meetings. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We'll cross our fingers, but all the learning is learning on the kids' part as well as mine. Every day the kids are attending math and reading interventions. They were placed in reading interventions after we did benchmark assessments to determine their reading level. They're getting help based on either accuracy, fluency, or comprehension needs, or a combination of all three. Our math interventions fall in the afternoon right after lunch, and typically we focus in on essential skills that the kids may be missing or confusing during class time. We try to base those off of our classroom assessments, and so the kids are grouped according to their need. Weekly homework, I try to send home math once a week, and it's usually due on Friday, so I send it home on Monday. I would encourage the kids, if they have internet access at home and a computer, that they could work on their IXL language or math at home for about 15 minutes. They're also welcome to work on the reflex program at home for 15-20 minutes. Not too long on those. You can overwhelm your child. Sometimes they get frustrated. But those are also great tools for the kids. So just in keeping in touch with that, if you need information about logins or whatnot, you can always email me. The children are pretty familiar with their logins now, but if you need that information, I can completely get it ready and send to you. Some of the programs this year, we're working in guided reading groups, so the kids meet with me once a week, or twice a week, or 3 times a week, and we discuss different books, fiction and nonfiction, and ask questions and try and dig deeper and get some deeper meaning. During these groups, I have rotations for the other students where they have opportunities to work on their Chromebook in programs like our Lexia and our IXL language during reading. And so they are working on those while I'm working with kids, or they might be working on independent reading. Sometimes they might be doing word study work, which includes synonyms, antonyms, prefixes, roots, suffixes, things like that. So kind of a nice change. We rotate those groups about every 20 minutes. I try and sneak in 2 a day if I can. And then we have a shared reading lesson where the kids get to listen and participate in a whole group discussion with reading. For our math, we're still working in our Bridges curriculum. It is a challenging curriculum for 5th grade. I've found it to be helpful for some and challenging for others. The homework I send home usually comes out of Bridges. If you have problems with any of the homework, you can always send it back to school with a question mark, and I am happy to work with your kid at school if it's something that you're not able to. With our math, we also have a new program, an intervention program. We're trying to squeeze in for the kids called iReady. They took a diagnostic test to see what level it placed them at, and then what we are trying to achieve is about 45 minutes per week of practice. And what this is doing is helping fill in some of those holes that the kids might have missed because of our COVID break and our summer break, but also just backfilling some skills that maybe they didn't understand or confused. So it's a great new program. We're excited to see the results. We'll take tests again in November and December to see how they're growing and making gains. So specials every day are at 9 o'clock. The kids go to PE and music Monday, Wednesday. They have a library on Tuesday where they can check out books, and they're working on their Chromebooks. Computers is on Thursday with Miss Heidi in the lab, and they use their Chromebooks there. So they're getting pretty savvy with their technology. It's exciting to see how much they've grown as writers and working in different programs on there. We have snack at 10 o'clock in the morning with a read aloud. This is kind of important for our fifth graders because we have very late lunch. So if your child's complaining that it's a long morning, we don't go to lunch. We go to lunch at 12:45. So it can be a long day without breakfast or a snack in between. We are providing healthy snack, but if you want to send something additional for your child, I'm always willing to let them eat it in class. So if you have any questions about school or anything going on with your child that you're concerned about, you can contact the school and leave a message for me, and I can call you after school. You can always email me. My email is kmmccauley@pcsd1.org. I wish I could meet you in person, but this is the next best thing. So hopefully we'll be meeting up for parent-teacher conferences in November. Thanks, and have a great evening.